Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are stopping by for the first time, welcome. My name is Iwara and today I have a special guest for you guys. Effa.
Yeah, what's
Iwara.
What's up guys? Hi guys. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Effa was so gracious to come back. Why you did you just humor me?
Wait guys, she has fed me. Yeah, I remember the first time I came on your channel.
You said I've never fed you.
Yeah, she just fed me like
couple of times.
Twice or thrice?
I think like twice.
I should put extra meat last time. So I'm very proud of you.
I'm a very good hostess.
Yes, you are.
I know I am. Anyways, today's video we're going to be doing the asking a guy juicy questions women are scared to ask. So I put it up on my Instagram and you guys have some really juicy questions for Effa. Are you ready?
I hope these questions are not like for me. I hope they're like
they are for you.
Oh, for me.
Some are for you specifically, and then some are general, like men in general. So yeah, you're carrying all the men on your shoulder right now. Do your men proud.
Yeah, we'll try.
I'm not going to allow you to see the questions.
That's fine.
I'm not going to allow you to see them. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
He was born ready, y'all. Alright, let's do this. Question number 1. Boobs or booty? What's your first question?
I like this. Let's start like up here, but not to sound too political, I think every woman is beautiful. But if I had to pick, I'm an ass man.
He's an ass man, ladies. You heard it here first.
No, but even if you don't have bum bum and you say hello, I'll say hi back. I mean, physicality isn't everything, so yeah.
Yes, it isn't. Why are men scared to date virgins?
There are many reasons for that, but I'll just try and brush through a few. I think one of them will have to be some women tend to be very attached to the guy that they lose their virginities to. So no, a lot of guys don't want to have that burden, that emotional burden.
Is it a burden?
Yeah, so imagine if you were a guy and I was a girl and you took my virginity. And
so why did you take my virginity if you were not ready? No, I give it back to you.
Okay.
Why did you take my virginity if you were not ready to take that burden, as you put it?
So in the guy's head, it's probably a girl he likes, but at the back of his mind, he knows that there's a huge possibility that he will not be marrying her. But the girl in her mind is thinking, this is my Prince Charming, we're going to get married and live forever, you know. So
to be honest, I think it's a woman thing, because even me, I wouldn't like the first person. I'm still a virgin, by the way.
Of course you are.
The very first person, I think I was with him for as long as I was with him, because I felt this is the person I have to get married to. Even though it wasn't exactly working. I wonder why we're built that way, Sha.
I feel like women are more loving, women are more caring than men are, and that's just the God honest truth. So I feel like men try to run away from that responsibility.
Okay, all right. Is it true that a man knows a woman is the one after 6 months of dating?
I think the time frame varies. It could be 3 days, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 years. But what is important is the fact that he actually eventually finds out. He actually discovers that on his own, without any form of pressure. Because a lot of times women tend to, something happens between them and where is this
like
going?
To label.
You know, yeah, but sometimes just go with the flow and see how it goes.
It's hard to trust that.
Like going with the flow? But
because you might be going with the flow and before you know 10 years are rich.
No, I mean, but don't be stupid at the same time. But I think actions speak louder than words, because you can talk to a guy and he will say, oh, you're my girlfriend, we're dating, and he could treat you really poorly, or you could just be having a good time with someone and he could treat you with the utmost respect, love and care that you really need. So who cares about labels?
If I used to form
what?
Well, what's the word?
Expert.
No, not expert, like don't worry, I'll find. I know what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
I would think about it.
Okay.
No, like when we talk about relationship stops on my channel, you're usually you come across as the very
knowledgeable person.
Not just knowledgeable.
Emotional. In touch with my feelings.
Yes.
Well, maybe I am.
It's surprising to see. Like when I met Effa, I didn't think He was like,
You broke my heart.
Excuse me, stop saying this, Joe.
Okay, now.
He broke my heart, just so you guys know. Let's put that out there. He broke my heart. Next.
There's no
Next question. If I just wanted to have fun.
But you were fun.
I did not want to have fun.
Sorry, bro. Bible study.
Do you know, I never understand, oh, let's just have fun, let's just see how it goes. I've never, like, all my relationships have been serious. I don't know how to just see how it goes.
But, I mean,
then I'll not start catching feelings.
Yeah, no, but
then you not tell me, I told you from the beginning,
no,
just want to have fun.
Just start off, and then eventually you see how things play out.
What can men do to open up more about their vulnerabilities and areas they need help with? So this is a very good one, because men are usually I'm a man, can never see me cry. Like, even when they are hurt, they will not be using ego, and they will not be defensive about it. They won't want you to see that this hurts them. And do you know that I actually love it when a guy is vulnerable? Like, I find it so fucking sexy.
There are two ways to look at this thing. So the first way is, a lot of men are not vulnerable and open because of how women have treated their vulnerabilities. So imagine if we were dating or something, and then I said, oh, I like to cry or something, and then we have a fight, or we're out for dinner with our friends, and then something happened. I said, I beg, stop before this one start crying.
The lie.
Some women do it.
I don't feel
So rather than fall your hand outside, you just say, this is my cry that I'm crying. Let me cry it in private. And two, the way most men are raised, we're raised to be, as they say, the pillar of the home and all that stuff. So when stuff is going crazy around you, when something sad or scary happens, like a robbery happens, do you think men are not scared? You think we're not dying inside? We want to go and hide under the bed too. But if you go and hide, who will face up to them? So sometimes we're scared, but we're trained to try not to show that fear, so that you can feel safe, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
So you can't be scared, I mean to be scared. Who will now protect us, So
Okay. What you said is correct, Sha. Especially here in Nigeria, I feel like we raise our men that way, and I don't think it's good. I feel like we should raise boys to feel like it's okay to have feelings, to show. Doesn't mean it's weakness. It can also be strength. It's actually strength for a man to show his feelings, how he feels on the inside.
It's just tough. But I feel like women have power to elicit these feelings. Yeah. So how you treat your man and how comfortable he is with you is, I feel like, it's down to how you treat him.
True. So women, let's help our men.
Please help us.
What is the favorite thing of men to see women wear? Like, what's?
It's definitely not lingerie. I don't know why women feel like lingerie is.
Men do like lingerie.
Well, maybe I'm not speaking for myself. I'd rather see you without it, to be fair. So
please, Mr. George, you need to chip in here.
Georgie.
Mr. Georgie, men don't like lingerie. Did you say no?
No, I told you.
So why are we spending how much money on lingerie? Do you know how expensive lingerie is?
Most times when I ask girls, they say because I like the way I look in it. I'm like, oh, sorry, ma.
George.
You actually don't care.
We don't care.
George said they don't care.
We don't.
You really don't care. You don't know. Victoria's Secret is just.
It can be Victoria's Secret. It can be Isabella's secret. It can be Paul's secret.
Ngozi's secret.
But yeah, we don't care. A nice dress, yes, we care about. A nice outfit, yes.
The next person,
just come
natural.
natural.
PG-18 children. Wow, that's shocking. That's a very shocking. This is the first time in my life I've ever heard this. But that's not the first time you heard this. I'm shocked.
We don't have men.
Very hard to believe.
Men.
You are the minority.
No.
1%.
See, the truth is this: men are trained to cater to women. So we know how much effort. Like for example, now, God forbid, let's say you go to the salon and make hair, and the hair is not fine.
You say God forbid, like it's a big deal.
See, I'm your guy. From far, I'll say, what's that rubbish? But if I was your boyfriend, I'll say, oh my, you look amazing. Because you don't want her to feel sad. She spent like 6 hours, in laundry. She probably spent like days trying to pick the right one to wait for you. You're not going to tell her,
What's this?
So, yeah.
You just die. I just saw a very nasty question here. I don't even know when I was supposed to ask this.
Ask now, what's the worst that happened?
Jesus, you guys are savage. How do you feel about period sex?
Personally, I don't think it's cool. But I feel like it's up to you. If it's your thing and your man doesn't mind, carry on. It's you guys.
Carry on.
Yeah, but I mean, the blood of Jesus is enough. Is enough on my soul, But I don't think. But I feel like women should be more open about their periods with men. I feel like a lot of
are men comfortable talking about stuff like that in the first place?
Yeah. I feel like we don't know enough about it, and we need to be educated. So, I have a lot of female friends, so I know that Felvin is the truth.
The truth.
I know about period pain. For some people, if you take alcohol, it helps. Don't take sweet things, So I mean, but
still, I'll say that about if I just now.
But I like to learn things. But a lot of people don't know this. I feel like it will help relationships if guys know these things. So sexually, if a girl is into that, she should discuss that with her.
No, but this is not about a girl. We're asking men.
Like how do you feel about?
How do men feel about it? Is the question
this
right
this one is deep. Personally, not my thing. But I'm sure for some guys out there, it's nothing.
Do you, boo?
Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. This is a very good one. I love this, and I personally want to know the answer to this question.
Okay.
Why is it that guys ignore their girlfriend when they are going through stuff?
When we together go through stuff, because we need to focus.
So I'm not helping you to focus.
Okay, so now let me paint a situation for you now. Let's say. Let's say I'm trying to move houses.
Okay.
I'm trying to move into a new space, and I just started a new business at the same time, and I'm having some issues, and then my best friend just betrayed me, and then I'm trying to get money for Valentine's Day for you, or your birthday is coming up, and then at the same time,
brain is full.
It's full of stuff. Then Arsenal is losing. So at that point in time, the man is focused on so much, and he feels like two things. One, we don't tell women about these problems because we don't want to scare you. We don't want you to start worrying, because you know how women worry. It's different from the way men worry. Like a guy can have a problem and he'll be fine. He'll be eating, watch his football match, drink his beer. He's thinking, you want to now come? Oh yeah, watch your match. So that's your job. I know about it. I'm thinking about it. You don't need to bring it up. We just don't want to scare you.
No, but me, I understand that, but I personally have a problem with this thing in particular. I'm always stressing on communication. If you let me know what's going on, at least I'm not thinking, what have I done? That this guy is, like, my brain will start to assume things.
And whose fault is that?
You!
Wait, it's my fault that your brain
Yes,
is
because why are you giving me distance? Like, I don't know what's going on with you. At least let me know what's going on with you.
Have you asked? Women don't ask. You see, that's the thing.
Wait, what's that question again? Ignore. Yes, because you're ignoring me. So
this is what happens. So let's assume when I come home from work, normally I sit down just and play, and I'm in a mood. I'm thinking about stuff. So I just come in and say, "Hey, babe," and I go off in this direction to go and sit down. Just come and ask, "What's up? What's going on? Something happened. You can talk to me." Low, calm voice, not what's this?
why are you ignoring me?
Exactly. Like, so he's already battling something already. By the time you bring more war to him, you're just going to be, World War III. So it's really the approach that counts.
Yeah, some valid points there, ladies. Why is it that men like to stay with a woman for a really long time when they have no intention of getting married to them? Why are men wicked? Somebody asked that one too. Why are they wicked?
That's question 1A. I don't know why anybody would do that to another human being.
So you've never done that to another human being?
Wasted a lady's time, never.
Okay.
But I think it goes both ways. Sometimes a man can be with a woman for a long period of time, and when it's time to get married, she can just say no.
No. It's
So all those
majority
guys-
of the time is the guy that is after waiting 10 years is like, I don't think you
I
are the
agree.
one for me.
I agree.
You did not know year 1, year
I
2, year 3 year.
I agree. If it's 10 years old, men are bastards. I know
It
that
doesn't
one.
even necessarily
No one
have
will
to
do
be
that
10
to you.
years.
But see, all those people that you see like in Market Square, that a guy can propose to a babe and then she'll not say no. I mean, so was the guy being foolish by being in that relationship? You know, it's, I mean,
But
it
you
goes
know,
both ways.
I want to say it goes both ways, but at the same time,
But it's mostly men, sha.
it's mostly men, exactly. Because maybe along the line, the woman has wanted to leave several times. He was now be telling her, wait for me, you're the love of my life. Kinikon, kinikon. I feel like in the man's heart of hearts, he knows this is not the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. So why don't you just let her go? It's better in the long run. She will hurt for that period of time, but she will move on instead of keeping her years. Like, I can never understand the rationale behind that thing.
I think it's very cruel.
It's very
It's one thing.
wicked.
It's one thing to break a lady's heart. Like, let's say you've been dating for 2 years.
And then the guy can now, I'm
Yeah.
sorry to cut you short, 6 months later he's married somebody else. How does that happen?
No, that one is witchcraft.
I say,
No, that one is witchcraft. When like you've been dating someone for like, let's say 5 years, and then after 3 months you see wedding.
Insta blog Niger, popular kinikon, wed so and so. He knew just 2 months after meeting her.
If it was Misha that was dating someone for 5 years, then 3 months later I want to do wedding, I'll do it in private. At least I'll say, at least, you know, let people not throw stones, you know. But that's just very cool.
So what was happening that whole time?
Only God
Men
knows.
are actually wicked. The heart of man is
No,
desperately wicked.
Humans are.
Men, the Bible said what? Men. See the way George is looking at me right now. I'm carrying all the anger of all women. I'm bringing it to you.
We'll carry it now. We'll carry it.
Somebody asked, Efa, am I the best sex you've ever had? All the people that are having sex with you in their dreams, and that they've not met you before.
To be fair, I feel like people are just troublemakers. But I mean, if it was someone, if I knew who it was, I'd actually answer honestly.
People are being very naughty. Is Efa single?
It depends on the definition of single.
And their definitions.
But no, but see, look, I've said this thing 10 billion and one times. But every time I say it, it sounds very cliche. But I am single. And I am not searching. And I'm in my monastery, trying to become a monk. I don't like your tone, young lady. What's that okay for?
Sorry, old man.
Trying to become a monk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
A makeup artist monk.
Why do men blame all of their bad behavior on their ego? We were built that way.
I think anyone that says that is, pardon my English, stupid. Because no one is built anyway. You're not a toy. You're a human being. You develop, you grow. If you even say I'm this way because of my past experiences in life, I'd listen to you. If you say, oh, I am overbearing because my last 2 exes were a certain way, I relate with that 100%. But we're not built the same. Every man is different. Please do not generalize. I sound too serious. I apologize. I apologize.
Are men really scared of women's achievements?
I think most men are. Honestly speaking, I think most men are. I'm not. And I will tell you why. First of all, most men are scared of women, successful women, because they feel like that belittles their egos. They feel like in the house, in the home, what they say won't go. And sadly, I'm not trying to put blame on anyone.
But most times that's the case.
You know, because the same thing goes back with the crying thing. I'm not trying to say women are horrible people. Women are fantastic beings. But I have heard of situations where there's a breakup and then the woman says, after all I've done for you, or I bought you this, I bought you that.
I made you
who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so the guy's like, if a guy tells a woman, after all I did for you, nobody will bat an eyelid. They just be like, it's expected. But if a woman said that to a guy outside in public, after all I did for you, I made you, the building will come down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So a lot of guys are trying to protect their egos at that point in time. But the reason why I feel like you shouldn't be afraid of that is because I feel like having a wife who's successful, or as successful as you are, or even more successful than you are, gives you a lot of room to experiment with a lot of things. And I'll further explain. Most men have dreams, certain things that they want to achieve with life, but because of peer pressure, get married, start a family. Take for example, imagine if, okay, no, I was a makeup artist, let's not talk about that. Imagine if I was into making wigs, and we got married. And the wig business, you know how it can fluctuate based on the price of hair in Vietnam and all that. I told you, I'm into these things. Because of these things, I'm like, let me not do it too, before I now can't pay our first child Dobra school fees. But if your wife is working, your wife is like the MD of the bank, and everything is settled at home, you can then go off, take that risk, in fact, fly to Thailand, then I learn some new hairstyle, and then you come back and become the biggest hair person in Nigeria. But that, I feel like that's one of the pros of having a successful wife, a wife that is not fully dependent on you, so you can take risks.
But you know, personally, I don't think I can be with a guy that I'm doing better than.
Why?
Because I feel like ego will come in on his part. On his part, and I'll now have to try to make myself small.
You don't have to.
Most of the time, that's the case. Or in my experiences, you have to bring yourself down to make the guy, like, make him feel like he's the man.
See, sometimes I see situations where a guy and a girl go out on a date. So, for example, let's say we go out on dates. So let's say every time we go out, I'm always paying. Which happens when we go out, the waiter or waitress brings the bill to the guy. Every time. We just assume. So let's say we've done this maybe 20 times, and one day you say, if I know what, let me take you out. Bill is on me. I've heard of situations where the girl tries to pass the money to the guy to pay. It makes no sense to me.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because what
so the guy will
look like what?
The waiter will not say, not the woman they pay. Especially in this Nigerian.
I would say yes, it's the woman pay, because the other 20 times were you there. Like, I feel like it's a guy who is unsure of himself.
Exactly my point.
That's like, okay, I need to be the one to know. Fam. The woman is successful. I'm proud of her.
That's how it should be, but that's not the case most of the time. That's my point. Sadly, moving on. Can a man marry a woman that can't cook? See the way about thought of it well. I'm still thinking. This is a very serious thing. You know, I would personally want to get the answer to this question. Because I feel like when you just meet a guy, you guys are just there dating, he's already saying, I would like you to cook for me. Can you cook? Like, it's such a big deal. Like, do you want to be with me just for me to be cooking for you?
So that's the thing. I'm not big on women cooking.
Do you know, I would literally say, I don't know how to cook. Let me just see your reaction.
As long as I'm fed. No, like, you cooking. Like, me personally, if God blesses me and I get married, I don't want my wife cooking, to be fair. I'd rather, like, have a chef.
You get a chef?
Yeah, I'll definitely get a chef.
Are you sure?
Yeah, cooking is a waste of time.
If I'm not trusting all these your questions, your answers to
okay, look, so think about it this way. I know I'm a very, very busy person, and I'm hardly at home. So let's say I spend 4 hours at home a week. I don't want you spending 2 hours in the kitchen cooking.
Oh.
That's less time for us. So if I can afford a chef, I will have a chef.
George, is Efa like this inside house?
I is lying.
Efa is lying! Efa is lying!
I'm not lying.
What do you mean?
for
George,
example-
I love you.
No,
Because
no,
Efa is like this perfect guy right here in this video, and I don't get it.
Don't get me wrong.
It's scaring me.
Don't get me wrong, guys. Okay, let's put it this way, life. Let's say we have 24 hours in a day. Let's say we sleep for 12, and it's your day off, and you have rested and you have time to cook. By all means, I'm not saying don't cook, but I don't want a situation where we both get
But
home
the
at the same
question
time.
is, can you marry a woman that can cook? That's the question.
Yeah, I can. Cooking is not a deal breaker for me.
Okay,
It's not the most important thing.
okay, if you say so.
What's the most important thing?
Love, care, respect, kindness, spirituality. Those are more important than sex or cooking.
I personally feel like guys that say they can't marry a woman because she can't cook, like, it's not the reason why you're
No,
marrying.
for me, the question is, you, Mr. Man, can you cook? Yeah, before you're pointing fingers.
They'll tell you I'm a man.
But with me, I can boil rice, I can boil water, I can boil yam, I can cook this. But I'm not a great chef, but I won't starve.
Someone asked Efa, how much do you make?
More than your boyfriend. Carry on. I now feel very bad. If your boyfriend makes more than me, not enough to put food, water, clothes on my back, and a roof over my head.
Exactly. Do you know I used to say I'm very ambitious. I know I am. Like, I want to make this money in this life I came to. But I'm not so big on I want to have so much. Like, I just want to have enough that myself and my family were okay. We can afford to go on a few vacations.
That's plenty.
Let's say like twice a year. Like, I'm not looking for so much. See, big money, big wahala.
No, I agree. Big money, big wahala. But there's something pleasing where you have to face other problems that are not money related. Like, for example.
That's my point.
Like, for example.
Like, let every other thing be alright. Like, the money is not really.
No,
Let's just
see,
be happy.
Like, okay, so like now, for example, do you know what it feels like to drive a car because you want that car? Not because this is what you can afford. There's a difference. Now I'm saying there are levels to this thing.
Yeah, levels to
So
this thing.
I mean, you can be driving a Benz, but that's the Benz you can afford. But when you can say that S650 AI, that's the one I
I
want.
don't even know these things you're saying.
That's the money that I want. Sure. where it's my choice.
I just want to be happy. I
I'll be
don't
happy
want
with-
money to.
I'll be happy with my choice.
Okay. How do fine guys like you feel when a girl shoots their shots?
First of all, thank you for thinking that I'm fine.
But you're a fine guy now.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
I will take this compliment. But how do we feel? I can't speak for all men, but for me, sometimes it feels awkward because it's not something that I'm used to. It's not like there's anything wrong with that. If you want to shoot your shot at a guy, shoot your shot. But for me, it's just weird. It's like I said, it's not something I'm used to. But I won't lie. Some girls have, done that, and
You found it sexy.
yeah, and I was very impressed. Some girls have some lines. The worst one.
This must really be. I can't wait to hear it. Huh. That's serious, huh?
I don't know if it was like shooting a shot, but I was manipulated.
This one was manipulated. Wow.
Well, this was like, it's a true story. This was like eons ago. This was when I was fully in music. And she reached out, she sent a DM on Twitter, and she said that she wanted to do an interview for a certain publication. I said, sure. And I picked a public place. I said, why don't we just, because I'm a huge movie person, I said, let's just see a movie first and then get into the interview. Over drinks. And we saw the movie, we went to the interview, and she really recorded, And then when the interview was done, we started talking about regular stuff, and then she slipped a few things inside, started flirting, and then things went the way they went. And then 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, no interview. I'm like, yo, the interview. Hey, there was no interview now, I just...
Lie.
So,
Wow.
on one hand, I felt manipulated and, you know, like someone took advantage of me. But on the
Like
other
I was
hand,
actually taking advantage of you.
yeah, but on the other hand,
Respect.
I applaud. And, you know, I'm like,
Wow, 1 hour with him.
well played.
You are
So-
gotten away. That's why I can shoot my shots. That rejection. Hey.
For real?
So me, I'm not carrying my whole ass self and gonna shoot my shot. The guy when I told me, not interested. Hey, God.
No, but try harder. Isn't that what you girls say
He's
to
not
us?
interested. I should not
You're
try
not-
harder.
You say you're not persistent. You're not consistent. Yeah, be persistent now. Be consistent.
Nah, fam. Nah, man. No, thank you. Why do guys cheat? And their lies are so annoying. The both of us know that you're obviously lying.
Wahala.
The vex.
The vex. Well, first of all, I feel like men cheat, women cheat. It goes both ways. But I feel like different people cheat for different reasons. Sometimes it could be attention. Maybe there's this girl outside who makes you feel really special, and maybe your girlfriend or your wife does not make you feel special. It could be maybe sex at home is boring or bad, and then this girl outside is, you know, because how do you know that one outside is even sweet self? You have to taste it self. You're already cheating, probably. It could be distance. I feel like a lot of people underrate the power of distance. It could be lack of discipline.
Number one reason right there.
Lack of discipline, eh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be that as well. I mean, there's such a wide variety of things. But there's this question that bothers me. Same thing is back at you. You're dating this guy. Mm-hmm. It's cool. Seems perfect. And then one day you run into this other guy, and this guy is just everything that you've always wanted. What do you do? Like, a lot of people don't talk about stuff like that. Like, people talk about it like you just meet someone and that person is just it.
This person is.
What if you meet someone in quotes better?
This person is the devil that you don't know. It might appear better, but when you enter, it's not what he seems like on the outside.
So the question is, do you take that risk?
That's a very huge risk.
It's
What if that
crazy.
lead the person that you're with, that you already know this person? You already know the person's flaws, the person's good sides, and then you now go to this other person and realize that other person was the right choice.
Hence why it's a risk.
It's a
But-
very big risk.
So you won't take it?
Double dates.
Wow.
Do you know, for the most part of my adulthood, I never believed in double dating. It's funny that it's now in my old age. I'm not saying like you are sleeping with both of them. Dating means getting to know somebody.
I think people call that the talking phase. So you can say that you're talking to multiple people. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, if you're a single lady and you're trying to make a decision, you have to evaluate different options.
Yeah.
But I feel like what's important is if you're talking to them, they should know. But if you're cheating, I'm sorry, Tia. Only one person will know about it. But yeah, I feel like there's nothing wrong with talking to
There's nothing wrong with.
to multiple people.
There's no ring on your finger yet. So.
See, now we are going to another level.
So yeah, you can date this other person to see what the person is about.
But will you tell?
No.
Okay, now carry on now.
Look at who's talking. Tell me that you've never cheated.
Oh, I have cheated in the
Okay, I
past.
thought you were gonna lie.
No. I'm very honest. Is this something I'm proud of? No. But I have cheated in the past.
Why are you looking
thought I
at
would
me
lie
like
at
that? I thought you lie. I'm very shocked
No.
that you
I'm
did
very,
it.
no. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody is perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat video with myself and Ifa. We're actually about to go film another video right now, and I'm so excited for that one and scared at the same time.
Why are you scared?
Because
You're in good hands.
which good hands? Ifa is about to beat my face, literally beats.
No.
That is gonna beat it blue black.
I'm very tender.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Iwara. In case you don't know who he is, he's an actor. He's a celebrity. See, I know celebs.
I'm a makeup artist, a wig maker,
Yeah, right.
a YouTuber, a celebrity.
Yes. Some respect on your name.
Makeup influencer.
Future Grammy Award winner sitting down right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Please tell them to
Like and subscribe
and
follow.
And this says follow is subscribe.
Okay, and watch
And
share to your mother, your father, your uncle, brother, sister,
and
pray and what? Use your fingers to press the air.
comment.
That one of your business.
I like comment.
Yeah, please comment.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming on my channel. Ifa is always a good sport.
But are you going to feed me today?
No, sorry. Bye guys. Bye guys.